Hi everyone, we are Team Fanatic and we'll be presenting to you OpenSecure. It is a more secure solution to combat fraudulence in banking services. Currently, there are $82 million lost due to many digital-related scams in the first half of 2020, and the bulk of it is from banking industry. Another use case from MAS stated that the former representative of UOB and OCBC forged bank documents to give clients the impression that the transactions were genuine. This has further deepened the gap of trust and security in digital banks. In order to bridge this gap, we decided to tackle on how can we verify the authenticity of documents and personal credentials reliably to prevent document falsification. Presenting to you OpenSecure, a digital service to alleviate trust in digital banks that provides an authentication systems which boost security in users, as the documents they receive from digital banks are verified in a single system to combat fraudulence and impersonations. It is also a non-fraudulent environment for new adopters, as our system is designed to boost trust and security to put digital banks on par with traditional banks. OpenSecure can be used for documents such as banking contracts, like loans, as it provides a tamper evidence record to settle disputes and minimize the risk of errors. This can help Panda Bank to build long-term trust with their customers and the loyalty within the customers. Another type of documents would be asset management, such as the sales of house or stocks, as it helps to track the transfer of assets to ensure the accurate documentation and the transfer process is smooth and secure. With OpenSecure, users will be able to log into Panda Bank and download their desired document since it is encrypted, and the user will have to navigate to track the certificate to view the document and prove that it is the legit document issued by a trusted bank in our system such as Panda Bank. This is the brief summary of our processes, as we'll be interacting with Open Attestation to interact with the Ethereum blockchain to issue documents and verify it. Moving forward, this shows our roadmap. Currently, as we are at the prototype stage, we are confident that we are able to launch our product within the Panda Bank systems next month. Moving forward, with the use of Open Attestation, currently it is still limited to Singapore banks, so we hope to build a similar ecosystem that can directly interact with the blockchain and to integrate with other banks out of Singapore. Lastly, we hope to onboard both local and international banks worldwide by July 2024 to put digital bank on par with traditional banks using our ecosystem, where the documents will be able to be authenticated and checked regardless of which organization it was created from.
Page will mimic the online banking page of Panda Bank. So where users will be visiting My Loans page, this page, to view the summary of their loans with Panda Bank. So they'll be able to download a specific file that they want to see by clicking on this download button, and upon downloading, this file will be downloaded as a JSON file where every details of this agreement will be assigned to an ID, like this ID, and also ID, and everything will be assigned to an ID. And this mega root at the bottom is derived from every IDs in this document. So any slight changes to these IDs or any details of this agreement is changed, it will significantly affect the mecha root. So this string will change entirely when any details of this document is changed. So from which any changes will be recorded and flagged out. So upon downloading this file, they can come over to this Trade Trust website. They can view, they can verify the document, and they can drop this file in. After verifying, they can see the entire document. We can see that Panda Bank is the issuer, and they can see every single details about this document. Whereas this JSON file, we can only see the strings of these IDs and all the MAC roots. So users can proceed to any verifier platform like TradeTrust, OpenSecure, and any other verifier which they deem to be trustable.
So, this is the back-end API interface where banks will use to interact with the blockchain network. So, in our APIs, we have two endpoints, a POST endpoint and a GET endpoint. In the POST endpoint, banks will input their document details in the request body. After hitting execute, this endpoint will wrap the document, issue the document onto the blockchain, and subsequently save a copy in the bank's database. So this is how it will look like this is how the wrapped document will look like in the database. So in the response body, a document hash is produced, which is the document ID, and the wrapped document is also outputted. We can use the document hash to query the wrapped document from the bank's database. We do this by calling the GET API and inputting the document hash as the conditional element. So after hitting execute, this is what it returns: a wrapped document in a string format with that can be converted into a JSON file and subsequently downloaded by the front end.